Welcome. Before we begin, please find a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. Lie down if you can. Loosen anything tight around your body. Let your phone go silent. This isn't just a bedtime story. This is a guided meditation for deep sleep. As you settle in, know that you don't need to do anything. No need to try. No need to follow every word. Just let the words wash over you like a gentle breeze. Allow your body to soften. Allow your mind to slow. And if you feel safe, held, and peaceful here, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. You never know who else might need this quiet place tonight. Now, take a deep breath in, and let's begin. There's something about this afternoon. The air feels warmer. The light a little softer. The wind gentle, almost playful brushing against your cheek like a whisper from a time long past. You're not quite sure why, but something inside you says, today, I need to go into the forest. Not for any reason. Not to prove anything. Not to run away. Just to be there. To walk slowly. To breathe deeply, and maybe, if you're lucky, to find some wild mushrooms growing near old tree roots, or sweet berries hiding behind the leaves. You feel a smile rise without trying, a quiet one. The kind that belongs to a part of you that still remembers how to wonder. So you pack a small bag. You don't need much, just a bottle of water, a light scarf, maybe a little notebook. And a promise to yourself. I'll walk until it feels right to stop. You step outside. The gravel path crunches softly under your shoes. Birds chirp high and far. The sun hangs low in the sky, casting golden stripes across the ground. Like little invitations to step into a dream. You breathe in, slowly, Let the air fill your chest. Then let it out long, gentle. As if each breath were a doorway, opening you a little more to stillness. You walk past the edge of the meadow, past the last wooden fence, half covered in moss. And then there it is, the forest, tall, ancient trees, waiting silently, not threatening, not demanding, just there, like an old friend who always leaves the door open. You pause for a moment. You can hear your own breath. You can feel your pulse, soft and steady. And with the next step, you enter the woods. Not rushing, not planning, just walking slowly, softly. Letting the day peel away from your shoulders. Like a coat you no longer need to wear. There's a rhythm here. The rustle of leaves underfoot. The way the light filters through the canopy, dancing in golden dots across your path. Every sound feels round and gentle. Every movement unhurried. You stop by a low branch. There nestled in the shade 3 small mushrooms peek from the moss. Their caps glisten slightly with dew. You kneel down, smiling, not to take them, just to look. The air is full of earth and quiet. The kind of quiet that fills, not empties. Your fingers brush a fern. the softest green you've ever touched. And without noticing, your shoulders relax, your jaw loosens, your mind begins to let go. The forest doesn't ask for anything. It doesn't try to fix you. It simply says, "You're welcome to stay." You look around. A squirrel leaps from one branch to another. Somewhere far off, a stream murmurs its endless song. You breathe again, slower this time, fuller. You are not lost. You are not late. You are simply here. And that right now is enough. The trees begin to grow taller now, thicker, older. Their trunks stretch high above, like ancient guardians whispering in a language only silence can understand. Your feet make soft sounds on the forest floor. A mix of moss, leaves, and the gentle hush of earth that hasn't been stepped on in days, maybe weeks. Here, the light shifts. It's no longer bright, but it isn't dark either. It's dappled. Golden patches spilling through cracks in the canopy, painting slow-moving patterns on the ground. Each step feels like walking through a sacred painting. You slow down, not because you're tired, but because something in you wants to savor this. You run your fingers along the bark of a tree. It's rough, solid, yet strangely comforting. like it knows how to hold things, memories, seasons, time itself, far above. A breeze rustles the leaves. They flutter like 1,000 tiny prayers. You breathe in. There it is again. That fresh, earthy scent. Moss, pine, rain from 2 days ago, and something else. Something green and alive. Your body begins to soften without you realizing. Your shoulders no longer carry weight. Your chest expands, slow and deep. And every exhale is a gentle letting go. You reach a small clearing, a sunlit circle, and in the center, a fallen tree curved like a bench, sculpted by time. You sit down. The wood is cool beneath you. Your hands rest on your knees. And everything becomes still. You listen, not with your ears, but with your whole being. There's no traffic, no buzzing, no voices, only the occasional snap of a twig. A bird calling somewhere far away. The leaves above, whispering among themselves. You could stay like this forever. Not doing, not solving, just being. You take another breath. This one slower, longer. Like your lungs are remembering how to stretch. And as you exhale, you feel your thoughts drift like clouds, passing overhead. Not needing to be followed. Here, You don't need to think. You don't need to be anyone. You are simply a body in the forest, warm, breathing, still. A soft rustle draws your attention. You look down, and there, near your feet, a patch of wild berries glistens in the soft light. You pick one, hold it between your fingers. It's round, cool, perfect. You place it on your tongue. It tastes like the color red, like sun and sweetness. And the quiet joy of discovery. And in that moment, you realize you feel good. No rush, no heaviness, only gentle awareness. You close your eyes for a moment. Let the breeze brush your skin. Let the sounds hold you. Let your breath carry you deeper. And deeper still, into a space where everything slows. A butterfly lands nearby. It flutters once, twice. Then lifts into the air again. Its wings like painted silk, carried by nothing but trust. You smile, because deep down, you understand it. This quiet, simple world, it doesn't want to impress you. It doesn't want to change you. It only wants you to rest. to remember what peace feels like. And so you sit in the middle of this quiet forest, held, seen, safe. Every sound is softer. Every thought is slower. Every breath is deeper. And without knowing exactly how or when, your body begins to prepare. For something it's been longing for. Rest. As you rise from the old tree trunk, your eyes catch something. Just beyond the next bend in the path, half hidden behind tall grass and ivy. There's a shape, unexpected, yet not unfamiliar. You walk a little closer, and there it is. A small wooden cabin. Nestled between two cedar trees. Its roof blanketed in soft green moss. Its chimney gently puffing a thin curl of smoke. Into the pale blue sky. You pause. It doesn't feel strange. In fact, it feels like it was waiting, as if it had always been part of this forest. And maybe, in some way, part of you. The wooden steps creak softly beneath your feet. As you climb toward the little porch, the door is slightly open. As if someone kind had left it that way for you. Just for you. You gently push it open. A warm glow greets you. Not bright, not blinding, just a soft amber light. Like honey melting across the walls. Inside, everything feels right. The air smells of cedar and something freshly baked. There's a fireplace with logs crackling in a slow rhythm. Casting dancing shadows across the wooden floor. You see a kettle steaming quietly on the stove. A handmade quilt folded neatly over a rocking chair. A table with a single cup and a teapot. As if someone knew you'd come. As if you belonged here. You take a slow breath in. The air is warm and sweet. And your whole body, from the top of your head to the soles of your feet, feels like it's exhaling for the first time in a long while. There are no clocks, no noises, no rules, only peace, only stillness, only you and this quiet space. You walk over to a bookshelf lined with old, worn books, their spines faded. Their pages slightly curled, each one holding stories that somehow feel familiar. One book is already open on the table. You don't read it. You just rest your hand on it. And somehow, you understand. This story doesn't need to be read. It needs to be felt, lived, dreamed. You sit down in the rocking chair. It creaks gently beneath you. Back and forth. Back and forth. Like a lullaby without music. You close your eyes. Just for a moment. You feel the warmth from the fire reach your knees. Climb up to your chest. Soften your neck and jaw. Outside the cabin, the trees sway slowly. You can hear them through the window. Their branches brushing against each other, whispering like old friends in the wind. And you realize you are completely, absolutely safe. This little house has no expectations. No one is watching. There's no one to impress. Here, you are not your name. You are not your past. You are not your plans. You are simply a soul at rest. You glance to the side. And notice a small bed tucked in the corner. Covered in thick, soft blankets. With pillows so fluffy they seem to rise with the light. A thought flutters gently across your mind. Soft as a feather. Maybe I'll just lie down. Just for a moment. You rise slowly from the rocking chair. The fire hums behind you. Its warmth still kissing your back. Your eyes drift toward the bed. Soft, low, inviting, as if it has always been yours, waiting next to the bed. A small wooden shelf rests quietly. On it, a few simple objects. A candle, a smooth stone, and a handful of old books. One book in particular catches your eye. Its cover is faded, but the title is still clear. Communing with your spirit teachers. You pick it up gently, like lifting something sacred. Its weight feels perfect in your hands. Not too heavy, not too light, just enough to remind you that what you're holding is not just paper and ink, but an invitation. You sit on the edge of the bed, pull the thick blanket aside, and slide beneath it. The fabric welcomes you like an old friend, warm, soft, soothing against your skin. You open the book. Its pages whisper as they part. A gentle scent of cedar and thyme rises from them. And you begin to read. There are voices older than your memories. Waiting in silence. Ready to guide. When the noise of the world has quieted, you blink. The words float. You try to keep reading, but your eyes they grow heavier. The next line swims before you. You don't have to reach them. Only allow yourself to be reached. And then you stop reading. Because your eyelids are too soft now. Too heavy. Too ready to close. You place the book gently on your chest, still open. As if the words might keep drifting into you. Even without your eyes. You exhale. A slow, warm breath. Sinking deeper into the blanket. Into the mattress. Into the moment. Outside the cabin, you hear it. The first few drops of rain. Tap. Tap. On the roof above. A soft, steady rhythm. Not loud. Not fast. Just steady. Like a lullaby written by the forest itself. You pull the blanket up to your shoulders. Your fingers curl gently under the covers. Your body doesn't want to move anymore. Because there's nothing left to do. Nowhere left to be. Only this. This room. This moment. This soft space between waking and sleep. The rain begins to pick up. A little stronger now. but still soothing. Each drop falling like a whisper. Rest. 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 Your breath becomes slower, deeper, more rhythmic. The fire cracks once low and warm and settles. Your thoughts begin to fade, like ink dissolving in water. No need to remember. No need to plan. Only to float, to drift, to let go. The book rises and falls gently on your chest. With each breath, its pages still open, as if its wisdom is now. Entering through the quiet places in you. And you wonder, just before your mind slips entirely into dreaming, if perhaps your spirit teachers are already here. Sitting quietly beside the bed, waiting with kind eyes and patient hearts. No need to speak. They are simply there, holding space, keeping watch, while you finally, peacefully fall asleep. The rain has settled into its rhythm now, a soft, steady pattern. Like fingers gently tapping the roof above. Reminding you that the world is still turning. But you no longer need to keep pace with it. You lie still, beneath the warm, weightless covers. As your breath slows even more, rising, falling, rising, falling. Each inhale wraps you in warmth. Each exhale releases everything that no longer matters. Outside the cabin, the forest has quieted, as if it, too, has fallen into a gentle doze. The fire hums softly, its glow flickering like a heartbeat. Low, steady, eternal. The book on your chest slips slowly to your side. You don't notice. You don't need to. You are already drifting. Your thoughts, if they still exist, are like feathers. Floating just above water, too light to hold, too distant to chase. You are sinking, not down into darkness, but into something warm, soft, welcoming. Like sliding into the arms of someone you trust completely. The rain begins to change. Not louder, just deeper. A low hum, a rhythm of memory, of soul. Of something older than thought. The sound of it fills every corner of the cabin. Seeping into the wood. Into your skin. into the very quiet of your bones. You are not thinking anymore. You are not even waiting for sleep. You are asleep. Each part of you, heavy and soft, melting into the mattress. Merging with stillness. There are no names here. No worries. No shoulds. Only this breath. And this one. And this one. A soft wind brushes against the window pane. Carrying whispers too old to understand. But your heart recognizes them. They say, "You're not alone. You're never alone. Just rest." You let your body fully surrender. Not trying to hold on. Not trying to stay awake. Just letting go. Even your breath begins to forget its pattern. Becomes gentler. Slower. Like waves that don't need to reach the shore anymore. The book beside you still lies open. Its last words fading quietly into the room. Let the veil thin. Let the soul open. And then silence. Not emptiness. But a silence so full, so complete, that it becomes a presence. You feel it. a warmth around you, like someone just entered the room. But there is no fear, only knowing. The rain continues. The fire flickers low, and you are no longer here in thought, but somewhere deeper, somewhere inside. The cabin fades. The sound of rain drifts away. As if it's moving into the distance. Or maybe you are the one who's moving. There is a space ahead. You don't have to walk to it. It's coming to meet you. A gentle light. A sense of invitation. As if something or someone has been waiting for you. Beyond the edge of sleep. And now, as your body rests completely, as your mind floats free, you may begin to sense the presence of your spirit teachers coming closer. As you relax completely, it is important that you realize that the spirit world operates according to thought and imagination. Whatever you imagine on the other side becomes a reality. Just as everything you see in this life has its spirit double, because before it was made here, it originated as a thought by the creator of it on the other side. Once the thought or imagined object was acted upon and created, it then became the item you are seeing. Everything first existed as a thought before it became a reality. Therefore, this world we live in is actually a representation of the spirit world. or of the world of thought and imagination. It is important to understand this concept, as it is the basic principle of traveling and contact on the other side. Since the spirit world is operated by thought and imagination, that is exactly how you will meet and communicate with your past loved ones. Through your imagination, in thought process. One more important point before you begin is that in order to be safe in the spirit world, since it operates according to your imagination, all you need to do is imagine yourself safe at all times, realizing that no harm will come to you, and you will only experience good things. And that is exactly what will happen. Rituals for safety and other fanfare are not required, as they are simply done to convince your imagination of safety. So go directly to the source and realize that you are safe. Good. Now, focus on the person that you would like to communicate with on the other side. Whoever it is, a friend, a loved one, an acquaintance. Maybe even someone you know of, but have never met before. Say their name to yourself. And that you would be honored if they would spend a few moments with you. Use your imagination and imagine them in front of you. Use all of your senses, memories, and knowledge of them. What do they look like? Recall any experiences you may have had with them, or know of them. What was their favorite food? Can you taste it? Or perfume? Can you remember what it smelled like? Can you get a feeling of what they were like, or anything they did? Get any of these associations with them going as clearly as you can. Maybe you can see it clearly, and maybe you can't. If you don't right now, then just think about it. And the same purpose is being served. Remember, everyone has an imagination. Now imagine both of you sitting comfortably in chairs in a beautiful, quiet room, away from the hustle and bustle of the outside world. Keep an open mind, accepting this scene almost as if you were seeing it through the eyes of a child with an imaginary friend. Now, thank your guest for coming and take a moment to ask them any questions you may have, or for the wisdom that you seek. And most importantly, take the time to listen for their answer. It may come right away, or in a few moments, or maybe even later on during your day. Go ahead and ask your questions and listen for the answers in quiet until you hear my voice once again. Now the time has come for you to thank your guest once again for being there for you, and to bid them farewell so they can go along their business, realizing that you may come back here as often as you like to speak to them or anyone else. So take a moment to thank your guest and say goodbye, and watch them go on their way. Your subconscious will remember everything from this meeting, every word, every feeling, every message from your spirit guide. And tomorrow morning, when someone gently asks, "How are you today?" or "Did you sleep well?" Just like that, you will remember everything clearly. But for now, there's nothing left to do. Just rest, sleep deeply, and allow your body, mind, and soul to drift into the most peaceful night. Good night. I wish you the sweetest, most healing sleep. Asterisk.